Hi, my name is Kale. I play DPS for the St. Clair Overwatch team. I'm currently enrolled in the Systems Technology Engineering Networking programming. It's pretty good. I like that a lot. It's got a lot of interesting programs in there. I used to watch esports like lightly, maybe 3 years ago, but I started to get a lot more into it once I got enrolled at St. Clair. Right when Overwatch League started, I would start watching that. I watched a little bit of CS and Rainbow Six. I like to watch those a lot, but right now I'm mainly into. I used to when the game first came out. I started playing on console, and then once I was able to afford my own gaming computer, I wanted to upgrade, so I started to play on PC. And that transition was probably like a year and a half ago. And and then I've been playing on PC ever since. It was probably sometime when I first came to St. Clair. I saw it on some posters around the campus. I heard it on some of the announcements and stuff, and I figured I'd give it a shot. Yeah, I felt like I wanted to get more involved with the school, and I figured that this would be a good way to get into it, because I feel like I've been progressing at how my gameplay has been improving. So I figured that would be a pretty good way to get in. So basically, what my job is to basically I'm entry frag. So we push in first, try to kill off supports mainly. Make sure that, or if I'm playing someone like a Junkrat or something, I just have to keep one lane just down pat, so make sure that no one can get through. Try and keep the point protected, and mostly I'm looking forward to getting to know my team better and knowing what we can play. The more synergy we have, I feel like the better we'll do. And I think it'll be a lot of fun to be playing on a team for once instead of just solo queue, as I normally do. I think the biggest challenge is probably trying to predict meta shifts for Overwatch, because you know that for people who don't play Overwatch, a character could be good for 3 weeks, and then Blizzard just hits it hard with a hammer, and now you don't play it for 2 more seasons. So I try not to sit on one or two characters for too long, because like I said, they could just a nerf could just come out, and those two characters could be practically useless now, and I have to play something else. So I think that will be the hardest thing for me to have to work on this season. I'll probably either try to get into network engineering and network mainframe, or I want to try to learn more programming, maybe into game design, something along those lines. My family thinks that it's a good way for kids who are not I don't know how to word this, athletically fit, I guess, to get involved in extracurricular stuff. So not people who aren't able to play typical sports, I guess. I think it's a good way for those people to get involved in school, and especially now with lockdown and everything, it's a good way to get involved from home with the school. My oldest brother used to play Overwatch, so he knows some of the maps and stuff, so he can probably watch pretty well. But I'm trying to slowly go through with it with my parents to explain this character does what, this is how the game's played, this is how you do this objective and stuff like that, so that they can get involved. Yeah, so those are actually not real. Those are from Guitar Hero. Yeah, so, but I do like classic rock, or just pretty much when I'm playing, I'll listen to any upbeat music to it gets me going when I start listening to that stuff. But mostly classic rock, 80s, 90s is what I listen to. So I haven't done any live competitions, so I don't have a moment of me. But for just esports moment, one of my favorites is a LA Gladiators game on Kings Row, where instead of pushing to point, they push their spawn to get high ground, and then I think it's Surefour. He swaps from Brig to Widow in spawn, and then he kills 3 people from behind. It's just it's such a non-expected thing, and it's one of those tricks that only works once. But when it works once, it's super impressive to watch that they even thought of that. Just like last time, probably Surefour, or maybe Agilities. I think they're really both versatile. I really like to watch them play. I usually like watching the characters who don't just dominate one character. They dominate multiple, so they can play whatever. They don't have to just sit on one character. hitting. It was on consoles. It wasn't really that big for me. But I did get when I got GM on console. I felt really happy about that. And that was like the moment when it was like I want to commit and get a gaming PC and then move over to PC because I thought that I would be good enough. Even though like my I guess mechanics wouldn't transfer over because it's a different system, but I felt like game knowledge in general, I was ready to transition. Well, you can see in the back I have a piano there, so I like to play music. I also like to draw a decent amount. I can probably pull one up later, but I do like landscape art. Right now, I don't do anything for YouTube, but I was considering starting to stream, like, if I was doing solo queues on Twitch, or streaming scrims. Because I wanted to get more into streaming. Yeah.